Hey, my beautiful soul tribe. Thank you for checking out my channel for the Love of Water Tarot. My name is Chianti, and I'm going to bring us a collective read. This read will be for the collective, meaning it's for all of us because we all are collectively attached to each other in some way, right? It doesn't matter what your sun, moon, rising, or Venus is, or your sun sign, or any of that. It's going to be for whoever listens to it and it resonates. I feel like you'll know pretty soon into the read if it's actually your read or not, and if it resonates. And if it resonates for you, keep what resonates, okay? Release what doesn't if it doesn't. If you've been 5 minutes in and none of this ish sounds like you, it's okay, and don't keep anything that's not for you. If I get it right for you, my beautiful soul tribe, you can take care of your girl with that like, comment, subscribe, and share. If you're interested in booking me, please email me for the love of water tarot at gmail.com. I am accepting private readings. I am going to work on this week to restructuring some things, offering some new things. I keep getting asked about telephone reads and things like that, and I think it's time that I implement and start working on some of that. So be expecting that. I am planning on trying to get a Q&A in very soon too as well. All right, guys, let's go ahead and talk about what's going on in the collective with us as a collective. Okay, I'm gonna get some messages from spirit, see what's going on with us, what's going on around us, what's coming towards us, what do we need to know, and possibly what do we need to expect in the near future because of what we now knew. Okay. All right, spirit, for my collective, what's going on for my collective, spirit? What's going on, spirit, to the collective? What's going on for the collective, spirit? Future. Okay. So I feel like collectively, this is where we are, right? This is wanting to face forward. This is forward face. This is, I'm looking towards the future. Bottom line, right? For you I'm speaking to, whatever type of time you on right now is definitely not looking back, right? It's facing forward. It's focusing on what's next. Now, the funny thing is about it under here is the Queen of Wands is under here, which is dark feminine energy, but it's very much Queen of Wands in this deck. I do feel like the energy that you're feeling, you are looking forward to the future. You are facing forward to the future, but I do feel like there's a little plan here. And I feel like the future plan here is to be seductive, fearless, and fierce. So I feel like in the future, you are already looking forward to, again, however this is going to resonate. It's coming up very Queen of Wands, masculine or feminine, but it does feel like whatever the F I'm going to be doing in the future, right? Whatever I'm going to be doing, however it is that I'm planning on approaching some things in the future, right? Looking forward, I'm going to be fearless. I'm going to be fierce. And again, seductive makes me feel like, yeah. And I'm also, I'm going to look good while I'm doing it, right? Yeah, I feel like some of you are definitely, I don't know why I feel like snapping it, but I feel like for some of you are ready to snap. It's something about the future and about how you're going to snap in the future. And I mean that in my black girl vernacular. In the future, you ready to snap, right? You ready to be seductive, fearless, and fierce in the future. Let's see what we're dealing with here. What's the energy surrounding us? Climb, challenges, hurdles, uphill battles, and broken. Okay. So listen, I feel like as a collective, whoever I'm speaking to, if this is resonating for you, I feel like you are most certainly looking forward to the future. You are certainly planning on being very seductive, fearless, and fierce about whatever it is that you're doing. I feel like the climb is giving me the energy of you're prepared for any uphill battles, right? You are prepared to face them on, right? Now, but because I'm talking about energies that we're dealing with and energies that could be surrounding us, underneath the deck we have broken, pain, unreciprocated love, and heartbreak. You could definitely be planning on facing the future, and very much confronting your uphill battle, your challenges, your hurdles. And I definitely feel like it could be coming from out of a place of being broken, right? Being in a place from feeling pain and feeling unreciprocal love, and like for real, having your heart broken, right? You may be very ready to face the future, knowing that you're going to have some uphill battles and some challenges and some hurdles that coming in your way, but I feel like there's something about you being up for it. Now, some of you are being inspired to look to move forward the way you're moving forward. You are challenging yourself to face things in the future, being very seductive, fearless, and fierce, and it has everything to do with the energies that's surrounding you of uphill battles of broken people. Yes, yes. I don't know, and put this where this goes, soul tribe, because there could be something about the uphill challenges, battles, and hurdles of other people who are broken. It could definitely be inspiring you how it's changing how you're gonna deal with certain situations in the future, because it could definitely be one of them things like where I'm not gonna I'm not taking this lying down, right? I'm not gonna take, right? I'm not gonna stay broken. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna do that. So I feel like it could be something about the energies that are surrounding you, and something about others' uphill battles, challenges, hurdles, like other broke people that are broken, that's surrounding you with their challenges. Is something about it inspiring you about the way that you're going to approach the future, right? Yes, like it's something about the way other people are doing that around you that is making you more determined to face the future, being very fierce and very fearless, right? Because you could be seeing that a lot of people are broken, right? A lot of people are in pain. A lot of people are having challenges and uphill battles out of fear, right? That could definitely be it. You could be deciding that you're going to be fearless, seductive, and fierce in the future because you're not going to let yourself be challenged by uphill battle. You're not going to allow yourself to let fear challenge you in the way that you see it challenging other broken people. Give me more energy surrounding us, what may be heading towards us, what we need to know. It fell on the floor. There's an empress here. It could be an empress involved. I want to get it clean though. Wait, spirit. Wait. Come on, spirit. Here we go. Lantern. This is Virgo energy. Navigating through darkness, guiding light, moving forward. See? If we're not talking about something that's just strictly about you, who I'm speaking to, right? We are collective and you're not the only one experiencing this. Trust me, right? Because this is a collective read, someone else is going to resonate with this energy too, and they're going to know exactly what I mean, because this does not have to necessarily be about anyone coming towards you or anybody else's struggle. I read energy, for sure. Now, again, some of you are in this energy where you're definitely planning on attacking the future in a very seductive, fearless, and fierce way. Because again, you've come to some conclusions about how you want to address the future, address the future because of pain, right? Because of challenges, because of this lantern energy, because you've had to navigate through darkness, guiding light to move forward, right? But others of you, I'm telling you, I feel like it could be the way you're approaching your future. And the reason why you're deciding to be so fearless and so fierce in the future, this could be what you're dealing with. You could be seeing this in others. You could be seeing the challenges, the hurdles, the uphill battles that others around you that are having with this lantern energy. You could definitely see some sort of challenges that others are navigating through. You may be a guiding light and helping others move forward through that challenge. You may be inspiring others to do that, but you may also be inspired to do that for yourself based on the energies around you that are not, right? Look, fifth dimensions, dreams, high vibrational. Yes, there's definitely an energy of, I feel like the you I'm speaking to the collective. I do feel like there's a desire here to manifest dreams, to be high vibrational, to ascend, right? And it's whether this is you choosing to face your future in a very fearless way because you've experienced that pain, right? Because of the uphill battles and the challenges and the hurdles that you've had to get through, and that you've been navigating through yourself through darkness, and that you're finding your guiding light to move forward. And in this fifth dimensional energy, that could have inspired you, or you're inspired to do this because of the other energies around you. Like I said, you could be inspired to do this because you're seeing others not. You're seeing others not trying to address what's broken in them, not trying to address pain and heartbreak, not trying to navigate through darkness and move forward. You could definitely be recognizing that others are having these uphill battles and challenges and hurdles because of fear. I feel like that's why in the future you're planning on being fearless. Give me one more. Yep. Present. This is getting, yep, look, here it is. Dark feminine energy again. See, yes. Yes. It's something about you planning on the way you show up for yourself in the future. It has everything to do with the way perhaps others are not showing up for themselves in the present, right? You could be seeing something that's like, right? I'm going to make sure that I'm going to do all right in the future. I'm not, right? It definitely feels like in the future, I'm not going to be afraid, right? I'm going to be fierce. Yeah. And under that dark feminine energy is also inflamed. So I definitely feel like it's something about like being very fierce with dealing with fake and phony energies or something like that. Now, again, some of you are helping someone do this. Some of you are doing this for yourself. Some of you are being inspired to be this way because of what you're seeing, because what you're seeing in others. It definitely feels like you could be inspired to be moving a different way because of how others are moving around you, and you definitely don't want, like I said, in the future, you know that you got to be more fierce and more fearless than that, right? Let me do some clarification and then we'll get some in the near future. Guys, take care of your girl with that like, comment, subscribe, share. Email me at fortheloveofwatertarot@gmail.com if you're interested in booking. I'm going to get some more clarification and see what's going on here, okay? Yes, but for the you I'm speaking to, however this is resonating, I do feel like this is a plan for a future. Like definitely being very, the fearless is standing out to me the most about that. Like being fearless in the future. And I feel like, again, you could be feeling like this even though you know that you have some uphill battles, some challenges, and some hurdles. I definitely feel like it's an awareness that you're going to navigate through that darkness, that you're going to be that you have the guiding light, you are your own guiding light, and you're going to move. You're ready to move forward, right? You're ready to move live in the present and not the past, right? And it definitely the things that's presenting itself right now could be showing you that you need to do that. I also feel like it's something also about showing up for yourself here. For sure. I got lots of fire and Virgo energy I'm picking up on. Let's get some clarification for this. Give me some for this future energy for my soul tribe. But I feel like this is definitely what you're facing. Yeah. Oh, look. First of all, underneath the deck, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Fire, you got a plan. First thing that flipped out was the Freedom card. The Freedom card, this is Uranus energy. This is Aries energy. The Freedom card says, the Fool card, leap of faith, breaking free, new cycles, fast change, new direction. See, I feel like in the future, you think quick changes. You're planning on changing something very quickly in the future. And I do feel like I said, you're planning for you yourself to be free, right? Either the things that other people are allowing to bring them down and challenge them or hurdles, right? The things that's could be happening to others could definitely be making you be like, oh no, that's not going to be the future for me, right? So you're planning to break free. I have the Ace of Swords that also came out here, so I know I'm right. This is Ace of Air. Mental clarity, communication, breakthrough, decisive action, epiphany, sudden truth, and plans. I told you. Listen, I feel like there's some sort of sudden truth. It feels like, I want to say, the truth presented itself to you suddenly. Right, I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't feel like the truth presented itself to you suddenly. I feel like suddenly you knew the truth. Suddenly you knew the truth. You knew what you needed. You know what you need to do going forward. You're very effing clear about your future here, for sure. That's why this fire energy is coming up here. I feel like suddenly it's very clear to you. Let me see. Let me write that down really quickly. Because that's what it feels like to me. It's very clear to you what you're doing in the future. For sure. Suddenly it's very clear to you. And then here it is, the Two of Cups, which is chemistry, soulmate energy, passion, mutual feelings, feeling drawn to someone. See, I feel like you're making plans for the future. For sure. There's a plan to set yourself free. It feels very brave. Like I said, I feel like it's something about you being fierce and fearless. Because you see something clear. You got mental clarity. I also feel like you're speaking very clearly and honestly too. You may be telling someone that you're setting yourself free in the future. But it also has something to do with soulmate energy. So it feels like being very clear of who you collab with, right? Of like, this is magnetic energy. This is passion, mutual feelings, feeling drawn to someone. I feel like you're very clear about what you want in the future. Very clear. As far as whether this is about love or whatever else, I feel like you are very clear. Very clear to you. And it has everything to do with what you're seeing. Yes. Because you're looking at something very clearly. And it's making you very clear about what you want in the future. What you are going to do in the future. Now again, some of you are helpers of someone. Some of you help people. I don't know if you talk to them. I don't know what you do, because you could definitely be a speaker. There's speaking, there's teaching I'm picking up here. I don't know if you're helping people set themselves free. If you're helping people take leap of faith, you could literally be helping somebody break free. You could help people get into new cycles and go on a new direction. Something you're saying could definitely be inspiring someone to be free. But I feel like you're very clear about what your future plans are here. That you yourself plan on taking some sort of leap of faith and breaking free. I feel like something that is holding others down around you, or that you're seeing, is making you very much determined that you are going to be free, and you're going to be fearless in the face of something here. Give me some for this, for the you I'm speaking to, for the collective. Look, 8 of Cups. Because he or she walks away from people, places, and things that's no longer serving you. This is you telling me in the future, you are already knowing that there's some situations going on with 8 of Cups. It's giving me it couldn't be me. Some of y'all know that that's not a real compliment, right? If you from my community and somebody tell you you better than me, or it couldn't be me, that's them telling you that they would never tolerate that, right? And I feel like in the future, you know that you're never going to tolerate something. So you're already making plans, because the 8 of Cups is walking away from people, places, and things that's no longer serving them. I feel like you know that it's not going to be a problem for you in the future. And that's why the Ace of Swords and the Fool is here. I feel like there's the 2 of Cups. See, the 2 of Cups and the 8 of Cups is here, which is 10 Cups. This tells me that I don't care how much passion, chemistry, or how magnetic a situation feels. The 8 of Cups tells me I will walk away from a person, place, or thing that's no longer serving me. Don't ever get it effed up. Look, the Chariot, and move forward. Cancerian energy in the building. Cancer, Aries. Let me go ahead and let's clarify the energy surrounding us. And the surrounding energies again. If this is just not you recognizing that you got some challenges, some hurdles, and some uphill battles that you're going to have to go through in the future and be very fierce and fearless about, but you also knowing with the Lantern energy that you're going to navigate through this darkness, that you have the guiding light to move forward, and you like with present, being very present and showing up for yourself. This is something about you recognizing someone else's challenges and uphill battles, right? The challenges and the uphill battles and the climbs that they're going to have to, is something about recognizing that in others, making that be very much aware that you're going to show up for yourself. Some of you are definitely in the future going to leave other energies that have challenges and uphill battles to figure it out for themselves. For some of you, it's definitely an energy where like, I'm going to let whoever I'm speaking to, I'm going to let you deal with that. I'm going to let you figure out how to get your way through that. And we're present, like when you get out of it, when you figure it out, when you navigate your way through it and you ready to move forward, holler at me. We'll be here now. For some of you, that's what I'm looking at. For sure. Give me one for this climb here. Just put it where it goes. I do feel like it's something about you, whatever you are seeing about what's around you, it's inspiring you to know how you're going to deal with something in the future. You are definitely looking at something now like, And when it's my turn to be presented with this with the future, I'm not playing that. I know what I got to do. Look. The Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. For sure. Like I said, if this is about career, you know the challenges, and you know it's going to be a climb to do something that you want to do. But again, this could be about someone else, right? The Queen of Pentacles could be someone else. This could be someone with their own challenges and their own hurdles. And the Page of Cups here could definitely be something about someone that you have emotions for. It could also be something about someone with children. Some of you, I feel like I am speaking to a mother with children here. Right, for sure. And you know what you got to do to get it up together, because the Page of Cups make me feel like it's a child, and there's definitely a child where there's a lot of love for, right? For sure. Some of you, I'm talking about mothers, but other you, this Queen of Pentacles could just be, like I said, I don't know what this is. This could be someone, as far as Queen of Pentacles with climbs, it could be someone who needs to emotionally mature. Someone may have their own uphill battles and challenges with the Queen of Pentacles, or being able to support themselves because of immaturity with the Page of Cups here too. Put it where it goes. Virgo energy in the building again. Give me some with this Lantern energy. The World. Again, if this is about you closing out a cycle, wrapping up some huge lessons, making some moves here, I do feel like you are very aware with the Queen of Pentacles. You know what your battles are. You know what your challenges will be. But with the World, it makes me feel like you are ready to navigate the darkness because you have the guiding light and you are going to move forward. You're wrapping up a cycle. But again, for some of you, what I told you, with the Lantern, the World, and the Climb, and the Queen of Pentacles, you may be deciding that it is time to let that others, some other energy would have to find their own way through some stuff, right? They're going to have to climb their own battles. They're going to have to deal with their own challenges and hurdles. I just keep getting in the moment. It's not going to be me though, right? Look, the Eight of Swords, yep. Either you are figuring your way out or you're letting other energies figure their way out. Or you're even being inspired to figure your own way out because you don't want to be stuck like others. Put this shit where this goes. Give me something for the present. The Star and the Devil. See, I feel like with this present be here now, these cards telling me, with the Devil and the Star, you could be dealing with a Capricorn or an Aquarius for sure. It's like either you're going to show up for the Devil or you're going to show up for the Star, right? Either you're showing up to be in a situation that's toxic, codependent, restrictive, or binding, or you're showing up to heal, the Star energy. Got big Capricorn, Aquarius energies here, for sure. Look, the Nine of Wands. You can pick your battles. There's something about you allowing people to pick their battles. I also feel like you are very aware of yours. I feel like you are in the near future, you are deciding to pick your battles. And that's why you're deciding that you will turn your back. Yes. I feel like it's whoever I'm talking to. I feel like some of you here are deciding that you're going to pick your battles. You're going to decide what you show up to, what you don't show up to, right? What you're going to be present to, what you're not going to be present for, right? Either you're going to show up to be stuck, or you're going to show up to where it's divinely guided, right? Definitely dealing with a Capricorn, Aquarius. I got fixed energy, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. I also have water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I have the Aries card as well. Let me get some on the near future for you guys. If I'm getting it right for you, like, comment, subscribe, and share. What should we expect in the near future? You fell on the floor. Meditate. I do feel like a lot of us are going to be in this energy though. Just calm, inner peace, very self-aware. See? And in the future, you're going to be very self-aware and have inner peace, right? Because you know what you're going to do. You know what you're going to do. Give me some for this for the near future. Give me one for the near future. High alert. Warning, caution, be vigilant, solitude. See? Some of you in the near future, you're going to be cautious. You're going to be on high alert about letting someone stew in their own ish. I also feel like in the near future, you might be on very high alert because you may be definitely knowing that you're going to withdraw, right? It's something about you knowing, you know what you're going to do in the future. I just know that. I know you looking into the future very clearly. I know that whatever you're deciding that you're going to do it in a very fierce way, a very fearless way. I feel like there's to speak the truth. The truth shall set you free. I feel like you don't have no problem with saying that. I feel like your mental is very clear. I do feel like you are looking at soulmate energies, but you are very comfortable with turning your back on people, places, and things that's no longer serving you. However this goes, okay? Give me one more for the near future. Awakening, see? And transformation. I feel like in the near future, you on this high alert energy because you've already gotten a warning. I feel like I'm hearing like tornadoes. You already heard the warnings, the warning sirens, the sirens. I feel like this is you on caution, a very high alert because awakening is here. Because you're having a spiritual awakening, transcendence, a higher level of consciousness. You are very freaking aware in the near future, and it's transformative. What you are aware of is transformative, and you are aware of change and evolution. You're aware of what must change and evolve. And see, under there is a cat fight. See up, see, with boss baby. See, it's an energy under here. I'm telling you, I'm seeing the energy where there's something about a change and an evolution to how I feel like you are feeling or you are seeing cat fight energies, right? Where there's tension, arguments, and karmic interference. Under there is the Empress. So there's a feeling to me that's feeling like I'm above that, right? I'm an Empress. That's how it feels. I'm empowered. I'm ambitious. I'm main character energy. And I don't have time. I don't have time. That's what I'm hearing. I don't have time for that. Ooh. Let's get something in the near future. What you on high alert about? karmic debt. You on high alert about getting in karmic toxic-ish. Restrictions, adversity, structure, learning, karmic lessons, and maturity. It says until debt tears us apart. This is karmic debt. This is karma, debts, rewards, contracts. This is Saturn energy. You on high alert. Very much Capricorn energy. You on high alert about what you show up to, right? Because you could either show up for bullshit or you could show up and be divinely guided, where the stars are aligned, where there's hope, there's faith, there's wish fulfillment. And I feel like some of you are feeling like somebody you're gonna have to let them get through their own ish because they show up for bullshit, right? For sure, this could be, you could be looking at people like, I'm gonna let them figure that shit out on their own because you always present for bullshit, right? You deciding what you want to be present for. I feel like you want to be present for the star and not the devil. Look, the Tower. You are very vigilant about letting some karmic stuff blow your ish down. The Tower, destructive card. There's something about self-destruction. And you're aware. I don't know if it's self-destruction, destructive people. But this is the Tower card. Destruction, conflict, unforeseen change, and sudden news. You on high alert for that. What you awakening about? You've had a spiritual awakening. You got a higher level of consciousness about the wheel of fortune, about fate, about what you destined and fated to do, where destiny and fate is going. This is the wheel of fortune. This is karma. It's cycles. It could be divine interventions and divine detours. The wheel of fortune can turn in your favor or it can turn against you. But I feel like because, could be dealing with a Sagittarius too. I feel like because you're awakened, I feel like this is something about you. I feel like this is fortune favoring you because of a spiritual awakening, a transcendence, and a higher level of consciousness. 5 of Pentacles, yep. It's something about you not allowing yourself to take a loss. This 5 of Pentacles, you're not letting something about loss and fears and illusions get to you. You on high alert about karmic stuff because I feel like your spiritual awakening is causing a transformation and change for you. Your higher self. See, you better than some toxic ish, and you know it. You know it. And then there's that spark, which is the Ace of Wands. Let's get some tarot on this before I get out of here. Guys, take care of your girl with that like, comment, subscribe, share. Email me if you're interested in booking. Give me one for the high alert and the karmic debt for the near future. You got your guard up on that. Temperance, patience, and divine time. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. I'm getting Sagittarius, Capricorn energy strong. Look, 4 of Pentacles. See, this is you holding back. I feel like this is you holding back. This is you being patient. I feel like this is you balancing, having a careful balance of the head and the heart. I also feel like this is you having spiritual guidance and insight and foresight to be on high alert about karmic debt and restrictions. And I feel like it's also others' karmic debts too. For some of you, it's literally you not giving somebody some money, right? For sure. Give me one more while you're on high alert. The Chariot, Cancerian energy. I feel like you're on high alert in the near future, and that you're being cautious and vigilant because the plan is for you to move forward. You plan on moving forward victoriously and successfully, and I do feel like that is why you're on high alert, dealing with karmic debts. Look, death. See, it's something about you being real vigilant and protecting yourself because you are aware of what karmic debts, restrictions, and adversities could do to you, and I feel like you don't want to let that happen. And I also feel like it's an energy where you definitely taking a hands-off approach to some energies. You're on high alert. You're reluctant to lift a finger because there could definitely be energies that need to learn karmic lessons and mature, and I feel like you're going to let them. That there is something changing here. Give me one for the awakening. I feel like this spiritual awakening and this transcendence and this higher level of consciousness that you're having is changing the wheel of fortune. It's destined. Some of you definitely got some of you have definitely awakened to a Sagittarius, maybe a Cancerian, Capricorn, Aquarius. Give me some for this. Look, the Tower. Listen, there is some sort of awakening. There's something that's going to. This feels like a shock, a bolt. Yes, a lightning bolt or something like that. The Tower. Whatever the spiritual awakening that you're having, this transcendence, whatever this higher level of consciousness that's coming into you here, I do feel like it's destined and fated. I do feel like it's causing Tower moments. I do, like I said, it's something that you're giving me, whether like it's not going to be me. And I do feel like the Tower is definitely you bursting some bubbles here for sure. But look what's under there. The Ace of Wands. This is a new opportunity, a spark. I definitely feel like, and the Ace of Wands was under the deck before. I'm telling you, you got this coming. This is that spark here. This is the renewal. And it's a new start, fresh starts, rejuvenation, healing after a crisis, right? Healing after a crisis, right? Some of you be on high alert because there could definitely be somebody who's coming towards you sexually. And you may be on high alert because this could be someone that you had a karmic past with, for sure. For some of you, this is definitely an energy where you've matured and outgrown some karmic ish, and you're on alert about it. With the couldn't be me. But for some of you, this is just you, like literally, like you're not playing any games. You have a higher level of consciousness, and it's almost like it was destined and fated. And I do feel like you are blowing some ish up, but it's all coming out to this Ace of Wands in the end, okay? A new beginning. And you're also planning something here too. It's also planning for a new beginning. I feel like something has you excited here with this Ace of Wands, that now you're making plans to go towards it in a very passionate way. Fire and earth. Guys, I love you. If it resonates, make sure you take care of your girl with the like, comment, subscribe, share. If you're interested in booking me, please email me for theloveofwatertarot@gmail.com. You guys stay beautiful, stay blessed, stay high vibing. I'm going to have a Pisces read up soon too. I'm going to be working late into the night. So if I owe you a private read, just sit tight because I'm doing those as well. Make sure you take care of your girl on the way out. And if you're interested in booking me, please email it for theloveofwatertarot@gmail.com. Bye, my beautiful soul tribe.